Capricorn, welcome to this tarot reading. Let's see what's going on for you right off the gate here. What do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? Something's stuck here. What's holding up here? Blessed. Okay, so something's wanting to come through for you here, but there's a little bit of blockage perhaps. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, let's see if this is a clue. Okay, this deception situation. So that could be the blockage. Okay, let's see what else we have for you to start, and then we'll get into the tarot. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is a pretty clear message. There's something here definitely wanting to come through for you, but there is a blockage here. It could, for some of you, there's some sort of deception that needs to be released here in order to increase, to go down that road of beautiful, abundance and all of those good things. So this could be a third-party situation, possibly, with these cards. That's obviously indicated there. This could also be something possibly at work, where there's things going on behind the scenes and you're trying not to get involved in it, but maybe emotionally you're involved, or something like that. It's going to be different for everyone, but there is something here that's not being true to yourself. It's hard to tell in this card, but she has a right here, there's a big shining kind of like diamond near her heart here. So it's like, keep your heart pure and don't let other people tell you or direct how the situation is going to go. Stay true to your heart here and release this situation. If you need to get it out, or talk it, write it, something like that, in order to release it, because it's these two cards, these were kind of stuck in the deck. They wanted to come out, but they were having a hard time. So I do feel there's going to be a blessing for you here, and we do have Master number 22 and a new cycle of increase, but something definitely needs to be let go here. So let's take a look a little bit more at that. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this source, please. This deception, release. Oh, hold on. Oh, where's my little clicker? Hang on, Capricorns. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, dang it. Where is my little clicker? Hang on one second, guys. Okay, I want the sound to be good for you. And my little fan just came on, so I turned that off. Okay, tell me, please, source, about this deception. Okay. So a Knight of Wands. All right, Knight of Wands is typically someone who comes in, they're very passionate, they're very in and out energy, though. They're in and out of your life a lot. They come in with a lot of interest and pursuing energy, and then they cool down, and then they don't know what they want, and then they come back again with more interest and pursuing energy, and then they don't know what they want again. So it could absolutely be a situation like that. In modern terms too, the Knight of Wands is often referred to as the player, the player card. So, but if this is not a love situation, this could just be this could be you need to stop letting people hold you back from taking this action, because the Knight of Wands can be positive too. It can be someone who really gets on that horse and starts moving towards their achievements or their goals, and really grabs the bull by the horns, if it were, and takes action and doesn't stay stuck. So it depends, on your situation. But if this is a love interest, I would say, the Moon card here. This has been just going on too long, especially if it is a third-party situation. There's secrets involved here. The Moon card, 10 of Wands, just means there's really no direction, and it's something that can indicate that this could really drag on forever, or maybe it already has for some of you. So that needs to be released for this abundance to come through. So you need clarity in a situation. That's what I feel is the biggest thing going on here. Now, we can watch tarot and try to get hints at that clarity and all of those types of things, but the real way that we are going to get the clarity that we seek is when we really tune into ourselves. We don't look for those answers outside of us or look for others to tell us what the answers are. We look for them within ourselves. So I feel like that is really a big message here for you guys. Yeah, the Four of Wands is here as well. So this could absolutely indicate like a marriage in the way, or something along those lines. Okay, if it is work related, again, I feel like some of you, the blockage may be that you feel like there's some kind of deception around you at work, fake people, those types of things, right? No big revelations there in the work environment, and it's you may be letting that hold you back, and it's just time to just keep moving despite not knowing what's being said or what's going on behind your back or any of those things. Just keep doing what you're doing, but add some like really solid goals and direction to what you're doing. Let's take a look at love. Let's see what the messages are that are coming out for romantic love for you. And I will pull a couple work advice cards too, but let's take a look at what we have coming out for romantic love. Capricorn. Okay, yeah, oh my God. So twice you have release and let go. So this card here says release, and then you have release and let go. So childhood love to me is a Six of Cups type energy in tarot. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a childhood love, but this is someone that you do have a lot of compatibility with, a lot of comfortable energy with. It is most likely pretty on and off though, and it just feels like if this is not a third party situation, then if this is just your relationship, then it's probably gone on too long where you really haven't had the clarity of direction of where this needs to go. So I feel like, a good conversation about that, like if this is your person and you guys aren't really broken up, or you're not really, but it's just things aren't really that great. I feel like you guys really need to get a direction going here and not keep things from each other, not have these like kind of secret energies and things like that going on behind the scenes. If this is someone that you are involved with that is just taking up too much of your energy space, then it's very clear this is saying to release. Also, too, I would say more than anything, speaking. The body language here is the butterflies are coming out of the throat chakra. As she releases this. So again, needing to speak speak your truth. If you can't do that with this person, then I suggest going for a drive with the windows up or whatever, where nobody else is around, and just letting these things out in a very vocal way. Anything to get them out, especially with your voice, I feel. And release and let go, of the situation. There is a male energy here that does have regrets, but, there's not, from what I can see, much action going on. Give me a little bit more, please. Yeah, third party. So for some of you, this is definitely a third party situation. Needs to be let go of. You need to speak your truth. This has been going on with no direction, or if it's brand new, it could this is a soft warning, guys, that this could turn into something that goes on for years or months, or just drags on with secrets and no direction. So I feel like, that they may keep you in this mode of, well, maybe, like the potential to happen is there. So they may give you that impression because, let's face it, like if it's a guy, let's say, and he's married or something like that, but he has like you on the side too, it's like, why would he let go of that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's something to consider, so it's like, maybe is not love. maybe, there's no maybe in love, right? There's no things like that. There's either, you guys are into each other and you're going to do what it takes to make this work, or you're not, or there's the string along, the in between. And that's what I feel is that this person may give you this impression constantly that, oh, the potential's there, and oh, I'm just waiting for that right timing, and we're going to make plans, we're going to do these things, and all those types of things. But if they're not, then time to go, and I mean, if they really love you that much, because I've got passion here, but I'm not seeing the love cards. But if they really love you that much, they're going to figure it out, and they're going to figure a way out to just be with you and you alone. Okay, so let's see. So what is coming up for Capricorns in the near future? Oh, let me pull you a few work finance type. Whoops, sorry. Cards. See if there's anything comes up in that. Oh wow, yeah, windfall of abundance. By Christmas time, you guys may be doing really well in your endeavors financially. Again, though, I really feel it's dependent on this release. Those of you who it's not a third party, again, I want to emphasize that this is then coming out of not communicating well and starting to make a plan. Like, you guys need a plan. That's very, very clear. If this is not a third party situation for you and it's just this kind of stuck relationship, then that's what's kind of holding you guys back. Is getting a direction, at least, that you guys are both on the same page with and where you're headed. By Christmas, I feel like things could be really good for you financially, work-wise, career-wise. Anything else for Capricorn regarding their work and career? Anything else? No? Okay. So not getting really anything else for you guys. Yeah, tick-tock. The clock is ticking. So you guys probably have this window of like this blessing that is wanting to come through and increase your abundance. And it could be like around this time, which is, Christmas time, I would say, because this deck is not a Christmas themed deck and there's a Santa Claus on there. So, and we are coming up to your birthday, time and things like that, and Christmas and all of that. So I would say tick-tock, the clock is ticking. And it is time to set a direction and start planning. Now, on this card, it does say an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, good health, and charitable work. Nice. Okay, so let's see what is coming up for you guys. All right, Capricorn, what is the near future, please? Near future energy cards for Capricorn. Near future energy cards for Capricorn, please. This is more the predictive side of the reading. So let's see what's going on in the near future. I do these frequently, so this does not mean the outcome of this entire situation. It's just saying, what to expect in the near future. By that, usually it's, within the, next week or couple weeks, something along those lines. So let's see. Capricorn, please. What's going on with Capricorn in the near future, please? Show me a little bit of the recent past, the current energy, the near future, and outcome energy, please. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Okay. So recent past, you have the Two of Wands and Temperance. There could be a Sagittarius involved. Doesn't have to be, but that is showing here. Recent past, I feel like there was a lot of being patient. This is like being patient and waiting. And this is someone who's basically waiting. So, and someone who could have options also. So there's a lot of like just being patient and waiting in the recent past. In the current energy, there could be some, you had the Four of Wands earlier too. I want to say, yeah, with one of the other decks. At the bottom of the deck, I believe. So some of you, there could be something going on where somebody is getting like a separation or a divorce or something along those lines, or maybe they still live with their ex or something along those lines that could be going on. This could also be maybe some of you are looking into because the King of Swords can be more like financial things, legal things, stuff along those lines. This could be about like possibly looking at a new place to live, signing contracts, things like that. So that could be going on in your current energy. In the near future, I would say money looks good. So, keep doing what you're doing. There is an obvious increase here in the near future. So, we're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Absolutely. So, money looks good. Now, aside from this, I would say energetically wise, like if this is more like romantic love, there's a sense of, um, this is going to be, it's a difficult couple here because this one's like always like looking at like, should I stay in this? Will this get better? What should I do? That kind of energy. Whereas this one's just sort of like fine with the way everything is. They don't really, they're just like, oh, whatever. I'll just kind of, go along day by day. And they don't have like huge goals or anything because they're at a comfort level. So they don't feel like pushed to strive for other things. So I think these two are going to be kind of difficult to start working together because they're kind of faced opposite directions. There's a real different vibe I get with these. This person's used to like putting in the hard work. That's not necessarily a good thing. This male energy. I mean, because they may have that mindset of like everything is just such hard work. Whereas this one is just the opposite, like, oh, whatever happens. But this is a little too lackadaisical too. So I don't know. I feel like you guys are going to be on different pages. We do have this Five of Cups here, and we did see that regret card with that male energy earlier. And this is very similar to this card, I feel, because the Five of Cups can absolutely be about regrets. There's like, it's also to me a third party card oftentimes. So, but it's a lot of looking at what all the things that are going wrong rather than the things that are going right. And we do have this King of Wands here. So I feel like the key, especially if you're a male Capricorn, the key is to not look at all the things that have gone wrong or the disappointments or the, what you don't have, what you can't have, what you should have had. Instead, the King of Wands doesn't spend their time doing this, like kind of wallowing in that. The King of Wands is very much of a go-getter and looks beyond those things and says, okay, what's next? And then they go and they go and seek their happiness. So if you're a male, I would say, definitely watch out for getting into like soft depressive energy, things like that. Be more of a pursuer, go-getter, action taker, things like that. That's going to make you in a much higher vibe. But if you are watching this and this is a male energy that is in your life, then I feel like they're going to perk up, but like in the near future energy, I feel like they're kind of wallowing in things right now and they're not really communicating much. There's not really much action with this person. Then I think they're going to come towards you again. So there's that. I do feel they will. However, you have a lot of cards here about things needing to be released. And not falling for, the potential for things to happen. Because again, like if you love someone, right, Capricorn, like if you love someone, you would make all kinds of changes to be with that person, wouldn't you? So if they're not doing that for you, there's something amiss there. Okay, last but not least, let me get you a couple Moonology cards. And we will wrap this up with some final words here from Moonology. What do we have for Capricorn, please, source? Clear, good energies, advice, things like that. What do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. So you have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay. And we have a new romantic cycle begins. Ooh, look at that too, with the Libra scale. So if some of you are dealing with a Libra, there could absolutely be like a new reviving of something here. I mean, I don't want to, you don't have to release a relationship, if it is working for you. I want to stress that. I mean, the thing I see here is if it is third party, if it's a lot of like maybes and that's been going on too long, yeah, I feel like that needs to go. Then your new cycle can begin. But if this is not that situation, and it's a different situation for you, you know, as you're watching this, then I do feel like there's going to be some good things that really want to come in here for with blessed increase and windfall of abundance, but it's going to take a little bit more of like working together. These two look like they're working like two different strategies here. So I do feel like there's a little bit more of needing to get on the same page and things like that. So step out of your comfort zone and a new romantic cycle can begin. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Believe in the impossible is here as well at the bottom of the deck. Believe in the impossible. Okay, Capricorn. Overall, I think it's a positive reading. I would expect some good things and good change coming in. Just remember, you know, this blessed and increase really want to come in for you. All right. Thanks so much, Capricorn. I'll see you soon.